Sox and the New York Yankees. Heath Saunders makes his big league debut right after this. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Count still at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Batting third.
Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a perfect. Into the box now, Heath Saunders. He'll lead. Things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Saunders.
In there, and it's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Nino Reese, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Behind 0-2 now. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Adios, pelota. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much.
Batting
He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Tony Reese.
In now, Tony Reese. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Geyer is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Second inning comes. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready now for the White Sox. Ryan Goins. Previous history with Sabathia. 2 hits in 7 tries. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Goins brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Abreu over at second. Geyer at first. 1 gone. drives it to deep right field. Judge ranging back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
Batting ninth.
So stepping in, Ryan Cordell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair.
High ball. Out. 4-4. Take the base.
Stepping into the box, Louis Garcia. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Hops this one up. LeMahieu has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line drive to left. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Looked like his 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets fastened. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Pitch is popped up. Sabathia calls for it. but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. Ready to take his hacks again. Nino Reese, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third, and as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. A base hit in his first trip. That's a strike to throw down. Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 58.
Now at the plate, Ryan Cordell, and their runners at the corners now. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called. He'll protest a bit, but that looked pretty obvious, and it's going to cost him a run. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leury Garcia. He singled his last time up. Hit hard to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And the runner will score from second. Now 2 runs have scored. Now the relay home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Roy, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you, my man.
Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And the second run will score as well. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner. And there is strike three. So after what seemed like an hour, Nino Reese will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throw into second, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tony Reese. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw won't get him.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. In to score, the runner from third. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now back. Left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leury Garcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Reese shading to his right. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself two quick outs. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Evan Marshall gets the call from the pen to take over.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 43, Evan.
Aaron Bummer answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Designated hitter, Nino Reese.
to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Garcia going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, as they jump ahead by 3. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, MLBThe, how about this, B-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the second deck and gone. Josh Osich will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
64, Josh Osich.
Into the box, Tony Reese. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that baby's gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive to left. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that,
Aaron.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Goins. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And a stoppage in play as a balk has been called here. So forget about the force at any base. That'll move runners to second and third now with 2 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple. Now to the plate.
Leading up for the Yankees, the first baseman, Josh Tomlinson.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Your attention,
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. Strike 2 as the fastball was let go.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Leury Garcia goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Fouled away. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out. And that'll do it tonight for the White Sox.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
17-12 this evening. The Yankees hammered out 21 hits as a team in this one. CC Sabathia.